We clearly clear. Hey!
Yeah.
Promise tomorrow. It's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow.
Oh no, we not.
And it's a tough pill to follow.
You know it is.
And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow.
It's tomorrow.
It's a tough
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, they do, man. You know what I'm saying? They want the medicine. The medicine's the truth. It's a tough pill to swallow. All facts, brother. All facts,
You
man.
already know. Welcome back to the BMB GreenRoom.
Yeah.
Episode number 8.
Numero ocho. We are your hosts. I'm Brother Bless, and this is
Brother Mikey.
yeah, man. This is the BMB GreenRoom podcast. What's up, my brother?
What's going on, B?
Big number 8, man. We
Number
back.
8, man.
How we get here so fast?
Consistency.
You know what I'm saying? Man, 8 weeks and 8 days. I love it.
Love it, man. Thank everybody for showing up and
Right.
the consistent support, man. We appreciate and love y'all for that, man. Real talk.
Most definitely, man. We could not do it without y'all. We ain't nothing without y'all. I repeat, we ain't nothing without y'all.
Yeah.
And that's a fact. Yo, how was your week, man? Let's start there, bro.
Real good, man. I had a real good week, man. Spent a lot of family time, man, and just exercising and getting my alignment going, man.
I could
Did
dig
real
that.
good.
I can dig that for sure. This week, man. This week it's good now.
Yeah.
It was a turbulent week, bro. Hectic week. It was one of those ones, but everything aligns, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I fell, landed on my feet like a cat.
Word.
But everything's great, man. It felt like yesterday, man. Everything kind of smoothed out. Like, yo, man, just chill. Y'all know y'all got a show to shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny because I've been like, yo, man, let's get this schedule right. And I was like, damn, man. I just been like, bro, It's been a busy week, but I've been on some family mode stuff. And I'm like, man, I called you last minute again.
I didn't think about it from that aspect, but that's real. You know, because like, all right, so when you doing anything as far as like in teamwork goes, you know, you're not only just dealing with yourself, you're dealing with yourself and whoever else you're working with. So like I was ready earlier on when we you know, when we had thought about being ready, and then you had things going on, and then just in the last 2-3 days I had some stuff going on, and it all kind of just cleared up yesterday, right in time to get right.
We ain't missed an episode yet, though. You know what I mean?
Nah.
We've been on schedule and everything.
Consistent.
And sometimes we just going with the flow, and you know what I mean? Maybe the time that we end up filming gives us more, you know, content, more stuff to talk about.
We ain't miss a game. We talking about practice.
Yeah.
Practice.
Yeah. Facts.
In the words of my dog AI, you know what I'm saying? Practice. That's all we talking about. It's not the game. We show up. We show up, yo.
Word.
That's what this is about, man. Showing up. You know, in times where you don't, sometimes you may not want to do something. You got to show up, yo. Showing up in life is key.
Yeah.
Man, there's times where like I you know, because I fell victim many times to just being inside my head and keeping myself recluse and trapped in the house and where I'm not going anywhere. And I mean, thinking I'm helping myself, but I'm really just blocking my blessings. In the moment that I step outside, I bump into opportunity.
Right.
It's like I see who I'm supposed to see, speak to who I'm supposed to speak to. But being trapped and being recluse is like, I mean, it's good. You need some time to yourself, you know what I mean? But you need to be outside, man. Like,
that's a fact.
The opportunity is out there, man.
That's a fact. I've been stuck in the crib many a time, stuck in my head, you know, and I've been rising with the sun consistently, bro. It's crazy because it's like 7 hours, on that 7th hour, and it's still, man, no alarm, no nothing. So
that's right.
I just been
really. I'm getting up earlier now.
Yeah,
it's getting earlier and earlier. Like it's scary time. Like, oh shit, 5 again. Why did I wake up now?
You know what, man? It's like I put out all the gratitude and the prayers, all that in the morning, and then the sun comes up, dog. I watch the sun come up. I'm chilling. It's like,
man, that's dope. Sun rising with the prayer. That's fire.
Yeah, I feel like I'm aligned with the sun
where
right
you supposed
now,
to be.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Me too. That's what's happening now, and it's effortless now. At first, I was like trying to train my mind to get back to doing that because I had been on that long ago. And, you know, just, man, letting probably anxiety take its toll. You start thinking about tomorrow. So then I couldn't get to sleep early. And I feel like, man, the weight is lifted off my shoulders. I feel this show has a lot to do with it, man. Facts, for real. Like, just being able to speak and the people, like, yo, I see what y'all doing. Y'all killing it. You know, y'all doing this. And that's the love from the people. Yeah, like, regardless of what the numbers and all that reflect, the wave, the ripple that we put out creates waves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the numbers will grow. The numbers will grow eventually. Right now, we just reaching that significant audience. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That are tuning in. They feeling the conversations, the genuineness of it all. You know what I mean?
For me, it's about the people. Like the ones not like, you know what I mean? It's about the people in general as a whole. But the people who do take that time out their day, who do watch us, who do support, who do comment, who do everything, like those are the ones we doing it for. It's the curation of people. And I'm sure the numbers would grow, but if they don't, I'm good with curating the people who are paying attention to us right now. You know,
that's a fact.
And
we're doing it for whoever ears it lands on. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's who needed to hear it. Just like when we're doing the music, same thing, man. You know what I mean? Whoever's receiving the messages or whatever they receiving from it, you know what I mean? That's who it's for.
Yeah,
you know?
Man. It could be 2 people or 2 million. You know what I'm saying? And that's all impactful. As a matter of fact, one person who said that, like, it's somebody, I don't know if it's a saying, but if I reach one person, I change the world. I came to do my job, and that's what I did.
Yeah, it's the butterfly effect, man. You reach one person, they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna align with something. They're gonna reach other people, you know what I mean? And it's just, it's like that, man. We're all a small piece of a big puzzle.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact.
Yeah, shout out Amanda. We got a new pause sign right there. You know what I
mean? You know what I'm saying? For real. Shout out to Amanda. Love you, bro. You know what it is. We it's donations like that, man. People who are really active, things like that, man. They really that's what keeps me going, keeps me wanting to do this. Like, you know, it's not. I don't feel like I'm coming to work. I don't feel like I got it.
Right. It don't feel like a duty or a responsibility. Yo, this is really therapeutic, man. Like we sitting here, we having the combos on camera, you know what I mean? Yeah. And just, you know, vibing and stuff. And then when I read some of the comments, it's like that feedback. That's why we gotta figure out this live thing, because I want those interactions live where we could actually, you know what I'm saying? Get the people to be an actual part of the.
And we will do very soon. I'm gonna make that my business in these next coming weeks, man. I feel like we closing in on like, well, this is 8, man. So like from the beginning, I was like, look, man, once we get to 10, you know, we be in our groove and we'll change some things up. I kind of feel like after 10, we going into season 2. You know what I mean? I mean, we'll keep numbering it as such, but you know, that's how I'm breaking it down. So as in account of evolution of us evolving and growing, and we just want to, that's the kind of things we want to add. Live stream, some people,
and we could even we could do the episodes that we drop on Friday at 11 a.m. on Spotify, Eastern time on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Pod, iHeartRadio, and then some,
and YouTube,
if y'all like the video. But if you driving in the whip and you want to hear it, yo, we out there, we on those platforms too.
It's a lot of people, man. I was out in the sticks, in the woods, man. Out by some people I know, man, way out in Ocklawaha, man. Shout out to y'all in Ocklawaha, the people that support us.
Word up.
They sent me you know, like, oh, we love the show, you know, keep on doing what y'all doing. People need to hear this. And I love that, because those are like people that I don't know are tuned in and I didn't realize it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, they you know, you don't realize this is going to people, and you're becoming like everyday, like a household name in just households where, you know, you just have no idea, period. There's no way to gauge it. So when I sit and like somebody was like, oh wow, you're the one from the podcast. And I'm like,
because a lot of people get caught up in their numbers and stuff. and don't realize there's significant people that are listening.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Man.
It's crazy. I've been getting some good feedback and stuff. But what I was saying, like, we could drop them Friday episodes and then like sneak in a live during the week or something, or on the weekend or something. You know what I mean?
That's kind of
that we could get used to the lives and not interrupt the episodes that are dropping on Fridays and stuff. You know what I mean?
That's real. Yeah, that's real. Be on schedule, and then that's it, man. We go above and beyond, yo. I mean, we could stream live like 30 days, like Kai.
Yo, they built different, bro.
Yo, that's serious. That's the young
Kai,
generation.
Yeah.
You know, they shout out to them, like people who don't mind having the camera in their face all the time. I mean, 24 hours a day.
And not just that, but dude really got some content, man. He not just there with the camera in his face, bro. He get
he's doing
guests,
a lot of dope things,
all types of stuff, man. So it's, you know, the next generation, man. The next generation.
It's fire, man. To see how media is, you know, going to evolve in the near future. So it's like, it's ill to watch that, man. Yeah.
So I'm telling you, man, if anybody out there has a plan, a dream or something, just make it happen. Take that first step, man. Once you take that first step, it just starts happening, man. And things start falling together. People start coming into the fold where it's like, oh, this is the person that I needed for this or whatever it is. But you're not going to do anything if you don't take that first step. And that's with anything.
Yeah, that's real. And that's like, it don't matter if it's a giant step or a baby step. Like, just moving forward. Forward motion is progress.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And standing is stagnant. And ain't no way, no difference. A lot, you know, right now you have like it's an abundance of people who are just thinkers and don't do any action, but they sit, they record their videos and tell you how to do what and what moves to make and how, you know what I mean? And all they are planners, you know what I'm saying? They ain't making no action happen.
Yeah.
Like you gotta do things, man. You have to do things.
Or you gotta be a part of a team. Because there are those people that are built to have those ideas. And then you got the ones that'll take that idea and make it happen. So if you got great ideas, but you don't have the motivation to move, that doesn't mean you won't, you can't amount to something.
No, the ideas are necessary. So I'm not criticizing the idea, just the thought of judging someone who is taking action.
Yeah, things don't just happen. You gotta make things happen. You gotta make moves and
It's hard to do that because, like, I see a lot of that. I see a lot of influencers, you know what I mean? A lot of people who just say stuff but don't know how to do stuff, you know what I mean? I see people, I mean, I'm not down talking about, this is what I see, and it's kind of like the irony to me, you know what I mean? I see single people telling people how to stay in relationships or how to treat women and these, you know, and it kind of like men telling other men how to treat women, don't have a woman.
Yeah.
And vice versa with the women. Oh, you should make this. You should cook this for your man. I'm like, you don't have a man.
Yeah.
What are we doing over here?
What kills me is the flip side of that. The ones that are like, you know what I'm saying, trying to tell you, yo, you better off single, this, that, and the third. And it's like, yo, but you married. You've been married for 10 years and you telling, you know, women that they better off being a single woman. That, to me, that's misleading.
Yeah. And that's the point of it. Like, it's not, I'm not, could I say specific things, but the point of it is misleading the people.
Yeah.
Like, if that's not what you want, then why do you promote that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm sure some people are on that, but most people are not.
Yeah. And not to say that, you know what I'm saying, you can't be happy alone. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, like, man, family has been the biggest blessing to me. You know what I mean? And
I do know people that are happy single, but I mean, those same people though tell me how it gets lonely at times. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I bet it is what it is. It's kind of, I don't even have an answer to that, to be honest. I don't want to give wrong advice. Like I got somebody at the house. We ain't, you know what I mean? But
all I know is
been alone.
What I know. You know what I mean? And
I've also been single though. You know what I'm saying? I've been. And those times get lonely. Some of it is a party. The party parts are like, they live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at a certain age, man, you get like...
You lay down when you go to sleep, when you think of someone to talk to. Yeah. And I mean talk to, not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you can't be out there single and just chatty-patty pillow talking if you're single.
And do you really want to be the old man at the party, at the young party? I don't know, but that always looked funny to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm going to stand on that, man. If you hit a certain age and the people you hanging out with is the young party crowd, it's like you don't feel some type of way. You know what I mean?
That's
if
real.
you don't, more power to you. And if they accept you, more power to you. But me personally, I don't know, man. That age starts kicking. Bro, my gray hairs are coming in, dog. And it's crazy. I'm like, yeah, that's wild.
Got them all in the beard, man.
That's wild, bro.
And that's what's up. That's wisdom right there. Those grays, they come in like, I mean, they ain't like, crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see people with the all white joint.
Yeah.
And they be young too.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, we go out there to the shows and a lot of times I'm the oldest one out there, B. And I would think.
Looking young. It'd be somebody younger than you trying to give you old man advice.
Bro, Mike Love.
Like, listen, young.
Going back, we keep talking about Mike Love, but there's a lot of, experiences that I shared with dude. And it's like, man, when I found out he was younger than me, I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Oh, wow.
That's wild. And I'm surprised I don't got a head full of gray hairs, bro, because I used to stress everything, everything.
That's
so
real.
Good genetics, I guess. You know what I mean?
That's real, yo.
Appreciate the ancestors.
Appreciate the ancestors, y'all.
Thank you, Ma. Because you don't really look your age either, you know what I mean?
All right. No, that's real, yo. I be saying that to my mom, so I'm like, man, you look wild young.
Yeah.
I'm starting to look young. It's weird. When I was younger, I looked older than I was, and then
for me, weight does that a lot. When I get heavy, bro, I start looking older and stuff.
Yeah.
I start getting in my workout mode, and it's like, oh snap, yo! I like rewind time without no Fat Joe Beijing. Shout out Fat Joe, dog, from the BX.
Now they moving, man.
But you ain't really rewinding time, dog. Let's be real.
Nah. But he hustling, bro.
He hustling.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Crack is hustling. He's out there. I seen him hosting award shows. I seen him doing all.
I like his second act too, man. I like his second act too.
That's a fact. And he's definitely getting way more active.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him because after losing things, you know what I'm saying? Like losing everything and starting from the bottom again.
We was just talking about that starting over, bro.
That's it. That reset button, when you click that, a lot of times too, you get clarity after that. You know what I mean? That's the biggest gift that comes from adversity is clarity.
Yeah.
When you lose, you get to see who's there, who's on your team, who got your back, who's going to be around, who you could call, who would even pick up the phone. There's people that would call me 10 times in a row that wouldn't even pick up the phone after I fell off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
so it's like that, man. And adversity brings you the most clarity, man. So if you're going through adversity, dog, may it bring you the most clarity you've ever seen in your life. And you could flip that around because ain't nothing like a comeback.
Yeah,
nothing better than a fall off than a comeback. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta break things down to rebuild. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to, dog. You can't rebuild on the same foundations and expect to be stronger. So a lot of times, Creator will break us down.
Right.
To get that foundation where it needs to be. And then it's up to us to rebuild, man. You know what I mean? And sometimes it seems impossible. Especially when you hit a certain age.
It often does. That's the thing. I think we don't remember how impossible it felt the last time we felt. And that's what often happens. We forget about how it was because the ride, when it's good, the ride is so good. You're like, wow, what's going on? Pause. You know what I mean? But when it's good, it's good. And then when that fall off time comes and we forget what that felt like.
Yeah.
And we like, oh, this is the worst thing. I don't think I could come back from this one because it plays on your confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anything that's going to work your confidence, you got to have a really strong mind to get past, but everything's temporary.
That's a fact.
And we were saying that already, man. So you going through bad times, dog, that's temporary.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Enjoy it now. When you having those ups, man, enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment because you never know when your time is up, somebody's time is up, or the fun is over, But life is that ride. It's ups, it's downs, and you know what I mean?
All good things must come to an end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so do all bad things.
And bad things.
Yeah, all bad things come to an end as well, man. Right. So just hang on while you're going through those lows, you know what I mean? Yeah. And try to stay focused. And what I've been guilty of a lot of times when I'm going through those downs, I forget the blessings that I have still that remain. And I forget that I got so much to be grateful for. And that makes the bad times, way worse.
Those could cloud your judgment a lot of times, man.
Yeah.
When you're in the process of wanting things, you know what I mean? And you forget what you already have. What's really the blessing there is like, hold on, let me I think the problem, because everybody probably goes there, but the thing is to catch yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you do, then you catch yourself in time. Other people kind of go down that, and they just spiral out of control. You know what I mean? And seeing people, y'all lost my family, my house, my car, my everything I had, and
So I want to right now acknowledge that I'm grateful because I got people around me that'll pull me out and be like, "Yo," you know what I mean? You forgetting what you got to be grateful for. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody has. And again, that goes back to that whole single thing, man. It don't work for me, man, because I'm so in a negative type of person that, you know what I mean? If I didn't have those people that love me to remind me, you know, that I'm loved, that I do have blessings, you know, I probably sink. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably sink.
I dig that, man. Feeling significant, like you don't.
Yeah.
That's a selfless characteristic, though, man. You know what I'm saying? To feel like that, because it's almost like I don't feel sufficient enough for myself, but if I'm enough for them, then I'm good. So they remind you, like, yo, you're good, and then you're like, I'm good. Let's smash the gas on this. You know?
Yeah, my daughter shared something with me on IG the other day that spoke directly to my heart. I'm over here crying, watching the phone. I'm like, man, but I'm I needed to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And she knew that I needed to hear that. You know what I mean? And that's I love you for that. You know?
Nah, that's real, dog. I got a homie, man, and that's his probably. I don't know if it's a downfall. I don't really know what to call it. You know what I'm saying? I just know that he wishes that he had his family, and it's like it's so much. He had a wife. He lost the wife. Not like she died. She left him. She probably wasn't good for him anyway, you know. But he longed so much for a family that he probably dealt with more than what he was willing to deal with.
Bro, I know
that's
people
bad
like that
too, man. Like, you know,
you gotta know your worth at the same time,
right?
And if the value you're bringing is not being matched, at least, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta question, like, what are you really doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Is this long term?
Yeah.
Should this end? Because everything ain't always long term.
Right.
And knowing when to call it quits is vital. It's so important. We have these good years, you know, whether it's in our body, our years of work, our year, like, and you spend so much time combating the person that you're with. It's like, man, just know when to pull the plug, you know?
Yeah, if y'all not on the same team, what are y'all doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
it's sabotage. If y'all not on the same team, it's sabotage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
some say it's easier said than done, and I agree at times, you know, but I don't.
But that goes with the whole scared to rebuild. You know, the fear of starting over sometimes, you know, that we'll have somebody stuck in the same place.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because they feel like I don't know how to do things without this.
I've been with you so long, that's all I know. And it's like,
we creatures of habit.
Yeah.
And that habit sometimes hold us
the
longer. The
comfort zone is a dangerous place to live.
That's a fact, man.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact, you know?
Yeah.
And that's how it goes. Because then you kind of erase the notion of you being an individual. You know, a pair consists of two individuals.
Yeah.
And once you lose individuality, then the pair is going to break down. It's not I believe you become one and all that, but you don't become one. It's two pillars.
Yeah.
You know, and the two pillars make things solid.
Right.
For you to be able to move through, because the world, it's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact, man.
You know, man, keeping that in perspective, yo.
It's crazy. I was watching this video where this guy was talking about how society makes it so that when our kids grow up, it's like, you gotta go. You know what I mean? Type of thing. And it's like, imagine you got a family of 4, right? And the kids reach working age. That's 4 incomes in the house. You know how good you can live with 4 incomes? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Move at this point, you can move. You get a nice house. Everybody got their room. And if you get along,
it's a fact.
You know what I mean? As opposed to everybody going out, everybody's choked up in bills in different places.
I see that with the Tate brothers, bro. Shout out to y'all. I don't know if y'all Andrew and
Tristan.
And Tristan, yeah, Tristan Tate. Tristan Tate. The Tate brothers, man. They so dope to me. Because they stayed in the same house, and people often like break off, and like you said, you have so many other bills, like nobody can really get on top. But if you work together and you stay in that household, and you have this person now, you have all these incomes, and you could build so much. Like You can buy various of
Right.
whatever you want.
Right.
Bigger land, bigger property, more cars, whatever it
Yeah.
is. And
You can live comfortable. You can live well. And if you get along, you get along.
I guess if you get along is probably the key because you know, you got some of them people that really don't even like
some people
that
can't wait to leave home when they start working. People I've even heard like parents be like, I can't wait till my kids are 18, they out of here. And I never understood that, bro. I'm like, yo, that's wild, man.
Can't wait for y'all to go.
I fear the day my son leaves. And I hope that day never comes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he's a hardworking dude, real responsible. I know he'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like let's build something big. You know what I'm saying? Let's make some
them people that
let's make some generational wealth. You know what I mean?
Right. Those people, they holding on to a past, most of them. You know, when they doing things like that, like they can't wait for them. That's because when said child was conceived, they were like, oh, I gotta put my life on hold.
Right.
And so they've been carrying that notion ever since. So like they can't wait to get back to whatever their life was before then, you know? You never get back to that point.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
evolve,
I don't think you
the
can
reality
get back.
of it. Yeah. I mean, but we speaking from experienced minds. We already lived that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? During that problem, they probably resent even the fact of having kids and shit. Like it's nuts, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be happy and grateful grateful for what you have.
Right.
Don't worry about what you don't. Worry about what you do.
If you spent the quality time as your kids were coming up and you were actually a present parent, you know what I'm saying? That changes the dynamics. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
right.
bro, we still go out together like a family and all that. My son's 19, going on 20 soon. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And working, got his girl, all of that, but he still spends time with the family. I'd be like, yo, bring your girl. She's cool as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He attracted somebody that's really like him, dog. You know what I'm saying? And
that's dope. That's
bro,
dope,
like,
man.
the more the merrier, dog. You know what I mean? When it comes to family, as long as everybody's, respectful of everybody, you know what I'm saying? And
hell yeah.
I don't overflood them or nothing like that. It's like, yo, I know everybody needs time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not an overbearing parent, but bro, I'm
you're gonna hang out at the house.
Yo,
bring her over.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man,
Like, chill, man.
But what I noticed, like, him and his girl, they include my daughter in a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? She's like a good friend to my daughter. You know what I mean? And
that's right.
They've always had such a good relationship that was one of my fears. Is like, damn, I hope
growing apart.
Yeah, they don't grow apart. And bro, they've just, as the years go by, they stronger and stronger in their relationship. You know what I mean? They bicker like brothers and sisters, but they ain't never been crazy where it's like, yo, I gotta break them up from something. It's like, yo, it's
yeah.
People always told me, and bro, I had a neighbor that used to be like, oh man, wait till your son get 15 and you gotta fight him. I'm like, fight him? What you talk about, dog?
I've heard things like that.
That's crazy, dog. I'll beat his ass. But it never got to that, you know what I'm saying? Point of disrespect or anything like that, man.
When
you know what I mean?
lead with respect, that's the example you show.
Yeah, and I don't be on some, yo, I brung you into this world, I take you out. Like, bro, I respect.
That's whack. That that plants the seed for the thought of one day, when I get big, now I'm gonna beat your ass.
I saw a meme. The dude was like, yo, I was checking my son's iPad, and in the search was like, how to beat up my dad.
Now I seen a meme. This dude walking in the room, and his son was like recording. It was like he was in the studio. So I walked in on my stepson making a diss record about me.
I seen that. He was making a diss track on his pops.
I was crying.
That's funny. Yo, you want to hear some funny shit? My first song I ever recorded was a diss track to my mom's. And she still has it, bro. She still has that tape. It was on the old Mona Lisa Fuji's beat.
Yeah, he's like, I got you. Don't worry. We gonna do it like this.
Yo, man. She was like, one time I said, man, yo, throw that out, man. You're holding on to that. And then she still got it. So now I'm like, nah, bring it over. I want to hear it. Let's digitize that.
Yeah.
Because our dynamic ain't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Funny,
like, there was a lot of growth there, man. And I couldn't ask for a better relationship with my moms. And as a grandmother, she's the best, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out for all the work. I see you, Mom, for all the work you've done. You know what I'm saying? For all the work we've done together. You know what I mean? I love you for it. and I'm always be here, you know.
Yo, that's the dopest thing I see.
I do want to hear the diss track.
With y'all. This is the way I do want to hear the
Yo,
diss
she be
track.
front row at them pyros, man, dancing and stuff.
Real,
I'm like,
yo,
bro,
every time.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like we've come a long way, man. We've come a long way.
That's the dopest story to hear right there, yo.
Yeah,
For real, man. There's nothing like a story of reconciliation where
right.
you gain a new understanding. And as those bonds, to me, those bonds are stronger than probably people who never went through anything.
Right.
You know?
Right, because bro, sometimes I don't think she realizes that I see how far she's come and how much work she's done.
What a journey, right?
Yo, and I really hope, I know you watching, you know what I'm saying? I really hope you see that I see you. You know what I mean? I see the work. I love you for it. And it's not easy. It's not easy.
I was supposed to say that. I hope you know that I see you, Brother Mikey and Skylar Davis. I see you. It's a great listen. Back to that though, for real.
But yeah, man, a lot of work. And a lot of it has to do with my grandfather. You know what I mean? He wasn't a good father.
Man, I
but
read a comment.
as a grandfather, dog, he was my moral compass. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The way I am has so much to do with my grandfather. So I always felt like, all right, if you feel like you dropped the ball as a parent, do better as a grandparent. And I could not ask for a better grandparent for my kids. Because I'm going to be real. It's the only one of their grandparents that cares.
Wow.
You know what I mean? My father passed away and didn't even know their birthdays.
Right.
My wife's parents, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no interest in being in my kids' lives.
You definitely don't pick family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta move on that journey, man. And sometimes those roads separate. And sometimes they come back together, you know, and meet at a different
But they got to do the work. Everybody has to work on themselves. You know what I mean? So it's not like I didn't work on me and I'm expecting her to do like, bro, but the fact that she's done the work to be a better person, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's done the work to be in my kids' lives and all of that.
She amazes me. I read a comment from your mom saying it was on YouTube somewhere on one of our videos, and it was so dope. It was like, because we had spoke about Murphy's Law on one of the so she spoke about Murphy's Law and how, like, you know, this was a thing with my dad. Everything was something.
Anything that can't go wrong will go wrong.
You know, and kind of that was indoctrinated in her mind. So therefore she felt like that and passed that energy on earlier. So like I was reading that, and man, that paragraph, that transformation, that is so dope.
And that right there, that accountability. Yeah, that's in that comment. I know a comment.
That's what really struck me. Being able to look back and have this hindsight that is like, this is what happened. This is where I am today. Yeah, and that's why people should like really, really love the journey that they're on, because regardless of what, no matter where you come from, that is not where you have to end up.
And it's never too late to do the work. It's never too late to change. Never, bro. She's proven that. She's proven that. So
for real,
she continues to be an example. You
right,
know?
Man. Right, yo. Yeah. That's super dope right there. I see a lot of.
Now, I'm gonna apologize right now because I know you crying, ma. I ain't mean to make you cry.
I ain't mean to make you cry. Word, yeah. Hey man, those are good tears though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Hey, go listen to "Sing to Mama" now. That's off my last album, Journal. That's a song for her. And I kind of, you know what I'm saying, touched on that. You know what I'm saying? We made it through the pain. And
that's the one that be having me crying in the car.
Yo, that's a good one,
man. I sat in the car like, did it again, brother. Nah, that one's fire for real, man. Yeah. Them songs like that go right to the soul.
Yeah.
Anybody could listen and just understand things like that. That's fire to me.
Yeah.
Man, yo, that's what it made me want to record music. I keep saying that, but
let's
like,
go, dog.
We could really record this song and whatever else today. I'm feeling like that. I'm living like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm working on this new album too, so I definitely want a verse from you on that, man, on this joint. And we're gonna work on some more stuff too, man. 'Cause I gotta make some beats for Mello too, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get active, man, on my production and stay focused this winter and all of that. You know what I mean?
Man, I just saw Mello this morning. And he's in good spirits. He's ready to work, man.
Yeah, he be active on the podcast comments too, man. Big supporter,
Shout out
man.
to you, dog. Mellow Drama, my dog.
Sir.
You know what it is. I've been reading the comments. I'm in there. You see, right? I was like, seen you on there answering. I'm like, this is good, dog. We got to stay active.
Yeah.
I'm conversating with people. Y'all keep commenting, dog. This is what it's about. Keep on. We appreciate every one of y'all, man.
Word.
For real, man. For real. I'm active right now. We on the socials. We moving around.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. It's a crazy world, man. It's a crazy world, so we got to stay active.
Got to, man. If you're stagnant, then you're falling backwards. Because the world keeps moving.
Yeah.
It don't wait. Time don't wait.
It don't wait for no one,
Time
man.
waits for no man.
And Father Time is undefeated, man. You
real.
could slow it down. You could get your health right and all of that and prolong, but you can't stop time, man. You can't stop time. So it's what you do with it that matters. And I've wasted a lot of time, but I'm learning now not to look back with regret. You know what I mean? Because
that's the realest thing ever.
What's important is the now. And right now, I'm good, man. I'm good.
That's the space that I be in right there. It's like not, thinking about the past and regret. Like I can only add 2.
Right.
So the more energy I spend looking backwards, it's like
can't change it.
That's how you trip. You know what I mean? You only trip looking backwards.
Yeah.
And that's the honest fact. So I keep on moving forward. Not saying that I may not I wish certain things didn't happen or whatever, but that's regret, and you don't want to live in guilt or regret.
Yeah.
You gotta let go of those burdens.
That even came up in my last therapy session, man. Like wasting time, regret in the past. You can't change it, man. You could only move forward. So you can learn from it. And if you regret it, don't move like that anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But sitting there and I shouldn't have, woulda, coulda, shoulda, dog. You can't change what's already done.
And the fact is that the quicker we learn that, then the faster we get to healing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we hold so much guilt, so much responsibility, so many of those kind of emotions towards the past that we're not able to look forward and build. Our forward is like downhill, you know what I mean? And that becomes a spiral out of control. Yeah. When we actually just want to build on what we have, man. And it is what it is, man. I'm sorry for that. Let's move forward.
Yeah. You know and you'll miss out on the new lessons, man, if you stuck on regretting the old stuff. You'll miss out on them next steps, man.
You gotta open up, pause. You gotta give space for new lessons to enter. You know what I mean? You're not gonna retain anything, man. You don't retain this information. You gotta be sitting there and able to retain. So you gotta who said this? I forgot who said this too, but it's one of them sayings like let go of the things that no longer serve you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's a fact.
Yep.
If you're not, man, you're just holding on
to old baggage, man.
Grudges and resentment and shit like that. You gotta
that makes you bitter, bro. That makes you bitter.
Yeah.
You ever seen them old people that just like bitter, just waiting to
get off my grass?
Yo, yeah, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I can't wait to be an old man and tell people get off my grass. I just want to be an old. I don't know why. That's crazy, right?
I'm trying to make it so you can't even get to my grass, dog. If you got to my grass, you trespassing, bro.
I'm just be petty. I want to be an old man who buys a house on the grass that people want to cross. like it'd be a school around the corner. You got to come right there to go to the main road. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Just so I could be like, hey, get off my grass. That's crazy.
You got some aspirations, bro.
The goals, right? Goals. That's what I want to be sometimes, man. I don't. I like now it's fading away because I'm getting old for real. So I'm like,
man.
One of these
it
young
creeps
men
up on you. It creeps up, man. Like you young one day, and then you like, yo,
and then you get beat up by one of the Paul brothers. Nah, I'm joking, bro. I love you, Mike. I promise. But I'm saying time is real. That's another thing too. You don't want to be screaming on them, telling them get off your grass. And them young kids disrespectful.
Don't
these days.
respect.
Yo, like elder who? Elder what? That's crazy, son.
That's crazy.
Kid, respect your elders.
It's wild because like, yo, for real, our generation, I remember, bro, I used to listen to the OGs and be like, yo, they speaking from experience and all of that. Nowadays, it's like, don't try to big bro me and this, that,
that's the OG's fault. That are really not OGs. You know when people like self-proclaimed titles, that ain't really you.
But you ain't really passing down nothing to the youth.
You may be old in numbers, right?
Right.
But you after the same clout. You chasing this clout that the young people chasing. So you think that a young man, just because he's young, can't sense the fact that you want recognition and you just want attention? And you're not
Right.
doing this to give like information out.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
And
You know what I'm saying?
it kind of goes back to being the old guy at the party. It's like, bro.
But I mean, you can be the guy when I'm like, and give the right information. But
yeah,
if you
but I'm
keep
saying
on
what I'm
giving
saying.
bozo
What I'm
knowledge-
saying is, if you spend your life
Yeah.
and you get to that old age and you spending your life partying with these young people, are you really living your life to gain the experience to pass the knowledge down
that's
to
real.
the youth?
That's real.
If I'm hanging out with you all day,
If you're
and
not building,
I'm not
what do you
building.
have to
I'm not
even pass
having no
down?
grown man experiences because I'm stuck in the club. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
a fact.
you know what I mean?
That's a
That's
fact.
why it's like we gotta embrace our age, man. And
Yeah.
it doesn't mean life stops. It's just
I
the
love it.
evolution.
I don't
you know what
ever. You know what? I don't care. I was gonna say. I'm not gonna say this because it's gonna be sexist. I don't care. This is what I see with my real eyes. I see that women have a problem more getting older than men for some reason. I mean, in their mind though, you know. And I say this to say this: you women are beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
don't be in your head. Don't worry about
Yeah.
this. Don't worry about wrinkle or this or that or the other or gray or like. You know, it's so much.
Nature's beautiful, man. Nature's beautiful.
Nature's beautiful.
And when
you are
when
beautiful.
yeah,
That's how I'm say that to pass a positive message. Like I don't be trying to tear nobody down, but I do see
society though, man. Society have you messed up, man. So a lot of that is society because you know how they be like, oh, you know, women when they age and stuff, and then men when they age they get distinguished. It's like, I mean, I know a lot of old dudes that ain't distinguished. You know what I'm saying? So it's like society have you tripping on the wrong things, man.
That's
and,
a fact. And paying attention to
and these fake
the
beauty standards out here,
That's a
G. These
fact.
fake beauty standards got people thinking that their natural self ain't good enough, man. And you're
Right,
good
yo.
enough. You definitely good enough, man.
You know what I mean?
That's not even a woman thing anymore, though. To be honest,
It's nah.
I see
it's
it.
not.
I see a bunch of dudes like
With BBLs.
Botoxed out. Oh, I don't know about that. Or was it?
Hey,
But
guys
like
with
nah, we
BBLs.
was watching Tulsa King. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo,
I love that.
Stallone is delivering these lines, but his face don't emote anymore,
He
bro.
He's
Just
like, you know, I got.
yeah, well,
Man, that's foul, bro.
Yeah,
You gonna
wow.
just diss Stallone on here like that?
hey man, I mean, I didn't diss Stallone. The doctor did that shit.
Doctor did that.
I love Tulsa King. It's a dope show.
that's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
And then he
real.
strategically Beijing. That too, them Beijings, them black, that rewind time. That's what I'm saying. Yo, when your gray hairs come in, just pimp them like Nano.
That's it. Nano, what up?
But nah,
That's
real,
right.
real talk. It's like
I don't know what's up. Nano be like, man, they call me the Silver Fox.
the silver fox, B.
Man,
That's what it is,
that's
bro.
it.
I'm not
That's
gonna
that.
cover my gray. My lady, man, I respect and I love her to death, man. Yo, her gray started coming in. She just, yo, that's
Real
natural.
talk.
That's
That's-
natural, and she's beautiful, dog. You know what I'm
That's much
saying?
respect right there.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what's going on. That's what.
And again, man, to each his own. So do you, but if you're doing that because you don't feel like you're good enough, that you're misled.
That's what it
you're
becomes,
misled.
and that's what really what I'm on. It's like it just becomes that you following the crowd. At some point, like, you know, grow up and be you, and don't worry about the rest of what popular people doing.
Sometimes it's deeper than that though. Some people don't love themselves or don't know how to love themselves.
Yeah,
And I didn't, for
yeah.
many years, I didn't know how to love myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
In a
I
way where
dig
it's
it.
like, I'm good enough.
That's
So
different. Yeah,
you never know, bro. Like there's people whose parents put that on them. You know what I'm saying?
that's true.
And they
I
live
seen
with
a lot
that.
of that.
So
I seen a lot of that. Like I ain't
Yeah.
gonna say no names, but like close around me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where people judging they own kids and they own
Right.
like, oh, that's crazy. You look horrible in that.
all
or
you do
look
is
fat in
all
that,
you
or
do is damage
that's
this
foul.
person.
Yeah, don't do that, man.
And just because they grow up doesn't mean that they let that go. So
they hold
you know
that
what I'm
shit
saying?
more, even when they
Yeah.
older, it
Yeah.
starts to weigh more. Like,
Yeah.
damn, do I really look like this? How do I feel if I'm? Don't do that, man. Don't
Yeah.
damage people's head, the thought process. You wanna like nurture the confidence. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And don't
Yeah.
anything else, man. You breaking them down. You gonna have them
Right,
second guessing
right.
they self and their self is nature.
yeah.
You know
so
what I mean?
so in short, this whole convo about it wasn't like disrespect. It's to tell y'all that you are good enough. You are
It's a
good
fact.
enough, man. Some people don't love themselves enough to be like, yo, I'm good enough, man.
Definitely
you know?
good enough
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And better than good enough. Good enough is the bare minimum.
And
you are good enough.
I've seen people that do the whole beauty thing, but your personality is shot, bro. And that make you ugly. That if you got a bad personality, man, bro, you ugly, man.
Yo, I saw that's crazy, man. Shout out to Nana. I saw Nana share this post on the gram, and it was a dude talking about I hate when you get a new joint and the old joint hating and all that. Like, y'all look better than this, and you might. But this better than you because your mind determines what you look like. Yeah. So he said all of y'all 90% of your beauty was in that BBL. Mine wasn't up here. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, that's deep. Who you are is who you are.
And we gonna throw it right back to men too. If you not a high value man if you're an asshole, dog.
That's a fact. It don't matter about your money. That dollar amount don't matter.
If your personality is ugly, you ugly, homie. Like
Word,
everybody want to say that they're high value. It's like, are you though, man? Like what you know what I mean? Are you? You know, because it ain't all about the dollar all the time, man. If you treat people bad and your personality is, you know what I mean?
It's gonna show. Everything comes to the light.
Yeah.
Everything comes to the light. So in that aspect, man, treat people how you want to be treated, and that's real. Not like the same. I mean, it's the same, but really, treat
that's
people.
A fact. You get what you give, man.
That's a
and
fact.
If you giving that type of energy, you're gonna get that right back, and it might just catch up to you when you old. You're gonna be old and lonely because you treated everybody like crap. You know what I mean?
Put all your eggs in the bag.
You put all your eggs in the bag, dog, and the shoes fit, but you made the bed, bro.
Your shoes
Yo,
fit.
my cousin, I was talking to my cousin. He was checking out the podcast. He was like, yo, it's dope and all, but what's going on with Bill Gates?
That just happened and people starting to be like, yo, now they looking into.
I'm like, oh snap, it's going down. We're gonna get a cease and desist
on the way, okay? And we're gonna talk to y'all on this show while we still have one.
Yeah.
For now. Yo, that's hilarious though, man. Y'all see what's happening, man? We breaking up this whole shit. You see what's going on with MSNBC and all that? Those all them companies. What's MS? MS is Microsoft. What's Microsoft? That's your man. I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah. Bill Gates, dog. I say it.
So I'm just saying, all them companies broken up. They doing away with a lot of main companies. You know what's funny? I remember hearing Nipsey Hussle say it'll be a revolution. It'll be things changing. It'll be the biggest companies that you know to fall and be new billionaires, new minds, young people. It'll be, and I was like, man, where's this from? It was some clip. I don't know where it was from, but it feels like Nip was right. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah. I like watching interviews, man. It's crazy because, man, unfortunately, it be like that a lot. You don't really get up on somebody till they pass on. You know what I'm saying? And then I start seeing all these interviews. I'm like, man, he really had a good mind for like a lot, like reality, the world.
I was a huge fan, man. Everybody's a huge fan now, but just dope. Yeah. But I was a huge fan. Just hearing his progress and all that. But I could see. So so what happened? Like, so you binge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I start binging like clips and interviews and stuff. And I'm like, wow, it's crazy. Like, man, that always gets me, man, when it's like, man, I wish I would have found this while he was still alive.
Right.
You know what I mean? And actually be able to support, you know what I mean, the music and the ventures and stuff, man. But
yeah, I dig that.
It's crazy how that is, right? It's like we don't show love until the person is gone, dog.
That's wild.
Why is that? You know what I mean, that's wild, bro.
That is really
So I just got to make sure that my kids got access to all my music for when I go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they get in the bag.
Yo,
they
get the bag, dog.
That's
let's leave this catalog.
I'm cool. I'm cool with things like that too.
Yeah.
For real, in all honesty. I think what I think it is though, I don't think it's all like by design, but some of it is.
You think it's like social media? Nah, because even when Selena died, then she blew up.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Like she was doing her thing, but when she died,
that's when I heard of her, when she passed.
That's crazy, bro.
I knew that she was the biggest artist. I just didn't know at the time, and then that's what happened. She was
making her English crossover.
Yeah.
When they killed her, you know what I'm saying?
That was her time. That was just crazy, man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Selena. Much respect. That's a positive. right, the positive that was coming from that was where she was going.
Mm.
And the things to watch for, like, and this is any artist, you gotta watch those people around you, like them people that I don't even know, man. You gotta just close the circle at some point.
There'll be jealousy right in your circle.
Yeah,
right in your circle,
fact.
right under your
around
nose.
the closest ones, and you're like, yo, how did that happen?
Yeah,
it happened to me. I took L's by the closest. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so life is like that, man. You gotta pay attention.
Unfortunately, everybody that says they love you don't love you, man. You know what I mean? And you gotta watch people's actions. You know what I mean? And that's not a judgment. That's vigilant. That's being vigilant. You gotta watch people's actions, because if their actions don't match their words, that's a problem.
It's a fact.
And that happens way too often, bro.
Did he change his name to Love?
That's crazy, bro.
Let me stop, dog.
Nah. If we talking about Bill Gates,
I'm just saying.
You think Bill Gates was at the Diddy party?
Yo, nah, but that ain't weird. That run, that Love that he was on that time. Yeah. Like everything just changed and shit. I was like, yo, he probably was on to them people. They already know stuff was, being investigated.
Bro, now everything I see, old clips sound eerie as hell, bro. The stuff he was talking.
There's a lot of stuff.
Everything I want, I get. Yeah. It's like, yo, no shit you do, bro. Yo, you want to hear something crazy? That's what I wanted to talk about real quick, man.
I want to hear something crazy, don't y'all?
That Pfizer. You heard about this? Pfizer bought the company
what's the name of that company? Yeah, Arena RX or
something like that.
Something like
that. They make medicine for
the cures to the people who got the poke.
The people that got the poke that having difficulties. The company that gives you the cure for that, Pfizer bought them. So now you the poison and the antidote. That's crazy. You can't trust.
At the same time,
you cannot trust the FDA, man. We definitely getting letters,
we don't give listen, man, straight. And that's how we feel. You know
for
what
real.
I mean? Real talk. So they did buy that company for $6.7 billion or something like that. Bro. And I was like,
that's wild. So that's like, if I'm poisoning
right in front of our face, yo. It's just people don't be paying attention.
Yeah, people don't research.
You gotta be looking for what's going on, man. Yeah. It's wild the way they do things.
People don't research anymore. And that's the danger of it, man. We can't take things for face value.
Nah.
Especially now when everybody's trying to sell you something. You know what's another thing that's irking me, man? That I keep seeing now, every ad, they acting like they're on a podcast. You haven't seen that? Like they'll be like, so I started taking Blue Chew, and they put one of these pod mics in front of them, but they not on no pod. What podcast is that from?
Where was that?
That's all over, bro.
Yo, the ads are in podcast form.
Bro, it's wild. And it's not even like you're taking clips from a podcast.
Nah, you just shot that part
right there and put a pod mic in front. And then he's looking off camera. Like, it's crazy that, once I started taking Blue Chew or whatever the hell they selling at the time, it's like, yo, that's crazy, bro. Why, you know what I mean? Because they see a lot of people are getting their information from podcasts.
What's trendy? They know that, like, mainstream media is not doing it for the people no more. That suit and tie that's sitting there at your broadcast desk.
And unfortunately,
I like the broadcast desk. Like, you know what I mean? Got the broadcast desk that we was watching. Cam and Mace, man. They got the fly joint. I ain't against that, opposed to that. But mainstream media, see, they free. They're freedom. Like, that's what it looks like when you can speak how you want to speak.
They know people don't research. And unfortunately, if you put a pod mic in front of you, people are taking you serious. Like, if what you're saying is a fact. Like, bro, research, man. Just because somebody said it into a pod mic, don't make it true.
Don't
make it true. You got to do your research.
No, it's got to be true. I heard it on a podcast.
Right.
Yo, people be wilding.
It's a crazy, crazy world out there, and they trying to get your money. They need us unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? So that they can sell us the poison and the medicine, and it's right in front of your face.
I could barely sit down. I'm mad squats. I don't know why, son.
Leg day.
Listen, I'm talking about just trying to get out the whip and come over here. I was like, So you saw before we started recording, I was standing up here. I'm like, yeah, man, we here, bro.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good, man.
Sit down, dog. Have a
I was
seat.
like, no, I am. Why you want me to sit down like that? What is it to you? I'm a stand-up guy.
I'm a stand-up guy. This mic comes up. I can do this pod standing.
As a matter of fact, yo, let's just do the one standing.
I'm gonna be the man on the street. I don't even want to sit down. I'm gonna be the man on the street interviewing people.
Yeah, yo, who you interviewing? Sit the fuck.
Yo, leg day is serious, and people stop skipping leg day because if you diesel up top and you got toothpick legs, that look funny, bro. You know what I mean? Get everything aligned, bro.
That's
leg
a
day's
fact,
important,
yo.
bro.
That's a fact, yo.
The power
Calf
comes from the legs.
raises, squats,
All
mountain
that.
climbers,
Lunges,
all
that.
that. Yo. I want to start jumping rope. I saw your jumping rope clip. Your shit look like Rocky.
That's a
you was
cheat
on
code,
the gram.
bro.
Yo, y'all don't. I'm telling you, follow Brother Mikey Music.
Yeah, man.
The homie was. He had the music on and all that. It was fire.
Yeah, man. Yo, that jump rope is
That's when I did the
code,
squats.
bro.
I saw the video.
You got motivated.
That's what happened. I was like, what? I'm hurt now.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. But yo, that jump rope is, I'm telling you, man, like, I think it's like 15 minutes of jump roping is the equivalent of 45 minutes jogging.
Really?
Yeah.
So
when
I
dropped that,
you don't like jogging at all?
I jog with the jump rope.
Oh, you on one? I ain't gonna
Bro,
lie.
you gotta come do cardio with me. I'll kill you, dog.
Like,
You'll be like, yo, no man.
I'm jogging
bro.
with the jump rope on my hands.
So I'll do one lap.
Why are you
I'll do
jogging
one
on
lap.
your hands?
I'll do one lap, jump roping and shadow boxing around complex. Then I do a jogging, jump rope, jogging. I do 6 laps like that.
I like.
When I'm in the park, I don't do them 6 bigger. It's a bigger, run. You know what I'm saying? But the complex,
fire.
you know what I'm saying? I got it measured in a way. But bro, jump rope, jogging, get you good cardio results. And shadow boxing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Yeah. The hardest part for me is, and I've been doing good, is the eating part of it. You know what I'm saying? The dietary part
I
of
love
it.
eating.
I know, but
Clearly.
it's like I eat all the wrong shit.
Clearly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm doing better
Nah,
with that,
I be
man.
making good picks though lately. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm on some.
Yo,
I
it's crazy.
before I got ate, I was fruits. I'm on fruits
Yeah.
and water all day.
Yo, but
you know?
don't sleep, man. Don't sleep.
Hey,
you
a
need
good
protein,
steak, yo.
bro. Yeah.
That's a fact. Don't
so
let-
people
Ask Joe Rogan. He'll tell you, son.
all he eat is red meat.
He's
bro.
like, come on, I'm a big believer in the steak. You
And
heard?
he rip.
And I'm like, that's a fact. Look
Yeah.
at Joe Rogan.
I saw this picture that was like healthy foods, right? And it was like ground beef for protein, lettuce for this, cheese for that, green for this. And then they slapped it together. I'm like, that's a burger. So why you telling us burgers are bad? If you get the right ingredients and make it yourself, don't go buy the McDonald's stuff.
Nah, that's real.
Ain't no fries over there. You could thank Bill Gates. There's no potatoes in them fries.
No potatoes in those fries. What are they
And you
doing
gotta
to
watch
us?
the fruit you eat too, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Pineapples, all that.
yeah,
they good,
there's
but
things
they'll mess you up.
there's things that'll spike your insulin.
That's what. Yeah. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? There's so you gotta know it's
And you
not
got to
just
do
fruit.
fruits early in the day.
Yeah,
you know
there's
what I
a
mean?
time
So
for
yeah,
everything.
exactly. You don't want to do those like eating fruits for dinner.
Right.
That's the way your shit is off balance.
Yeah,
after that.
yeah, that'll spike your insulin, and then you're like,
Mhm.
yo, it's crazy, man. It's a science. It's a science. But if you just started, bro, it's like it becomes a habit. It's to the point it's a habit now. I can't wake up and not work out, dog. So I'm telling you, man, by the 20th episode, I'm gonna look way
you
different.
gonna see.
Way different.
Y'all
you
see
know?
me now. Y'all playing with me, man. I'll give you a quick 50 set right now. The middle of the pod.
In the middle of the pod. We'd be like, yeah, get it. Let's go.
Yo, that's real, dog.
Yo, that's crazy,
I'm
man.
with us, huh? With the wave, yo.
Hell yeah.
So what we got coming up, yo? Wintertime, we're not performing nowhere, right?
Nah, bro.
Unless y'all
I
want
want
to book us at the comedy spot. You heard? We in a quick 15-minute
I
session.
want to start tapping into Florida, man, and
yeah.
start moving around this state, man. You know what I mean?
And it's
Establish
real.
some stuff here, man. I gotta holler at Smokey Lynn and a few people and see, you know, what's going on here.
Man, let's move around. Let's do that.
Yeah, because we really, bro. Florida's
I
winter.
got shorts on and a
That's what I'm
t-shirt. I came
saying.
from outside. I watched a video. It was a little cold last week.
Yeah, but
I mean,
bro,
Florida
we've
cold.
performed in
Not cold.
30-degree weather.
Nah, I mean Florida cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But But now I'm back sweating coming up the car. Like, yo, what am I doing? I'm in a t-shirt and shorts in Florida. I saw y'all freezing up north. I saw the videos. I love y'all. Y'all know what it is. Come down. Hang out at Titi Margie's house. Yeah. Vacation. Stop acting like y'all want to be up there in the snow shoveling and all that. And I really do love it. I want to like spend a winter or something with my kids up north.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least. Like,
well,
you know what they got to do.
Somewhere where it snows, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Snowy winter, bro.
We might do it. Yo, I ain't going to say false promises. Let's do false promises. I do it every week. In a few episodes, we should be bringing y'all something from a cabin with some snow, with a fireplace, or something like that. How's that?
That'll be it.
That's what we on. Yeah.
That'll be dope.
Yeah, I like that. Cause that's what we doing, man. I know by the time right now y'all watching this, y'all eating leftovers and all that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody full. I want to wish y'all have a great weekend. You thought I was gonna say something?
I really thought you was gonna say that shit. I was like, yo, what the hell, dog? Yo. Now go get your TVs.
Now get your TVs and watch.
Yo, them 80-inch TVs are cheap now, bro. They cheaper than when we saw them over there, man.
That's why I like it. I ain't gonna lie.
It's crazy.
I like people to celebrate and be full holiday because I'm in there at 5 a.m. elbowing people. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna go pro my elbow fights to get to my 75, 85-inch TV, man.
That's funny, bro.
It's going down. Why you think we've been working out? I think it's to look better. It's really for Black Friday.
It's for Black Friday, bro. The crazy thing is, if you go to the stores for Black Friday, it's for sport or you a masochist because now the sales are all week online, bro.
That's a fact, yo.
But bro, the sport. You do it for sport.
It's sport. I'm old.
You know?
I don't go online. I want to see things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there.
Yeah, that's
You coming, bro?
Yo, let's go. Let's get some Black Friday footage, dog.
We outside.
And be like, yo, let's talk about it. Let's interview people on Black Friday.
Yo, we get some TVs. If y'all want to donate so we could get our TVs and y'all can see this footage, hit the Cash App or whatever. You heard? We outside. We like TVs too.
We like TVs.
You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
What else is good on? I don't even know.
Man. Everybody goes out and gets TVs, even when you don't need a TV. You're like, I'm gonna get a TV. TVs are cheap. You're like, yo, you got 4.
Yo, you still got that TV sitting there on the wall that you didn't get rid of.
You still ain't mounted,
the old
bro.
one. He's like, oh yeah. But that's different though.
Everybody go pawn your 75-inch and get an 80-inch. It's like, yo, you
know TV.
Did all that for 5 inches?
It's crazy. Yo, fuck, our house looking like a sports bar and shit. TVs everywhere.
That's wild, bro. That's wild.
Hey, yo, this green room shit is getting dope. This BMB GreenRoom is getting dope.
I like it. It's about that time too, man.
It's about that time. Chill. It feels like it's about that time, man. So, you know, like it is every week. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful weekend. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Anything you want to tell the people before the exit?
Yeah, catch us every Friday, 11 a.m. on YouTube. You can catch the audio on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, iHeartRadio, and there's a few other places wherever you listen to podcasts. Just look for BMB GreenRoom.
Right.
Thanks for showing up.
And Brother
weekly.
Mikey is super active right now. He's doing Brother Mikey Mondays. Y'all catch him.
Catch those on Facebook.
On Brother Mikey Mondays, yo. He's live. He does some super dope tunes.
Thank you, brother.
They be lit. So y'all check him out, man.
Thank you, brother.
As for me, we working. I'm trying to be everything. I'm trying to get speaking roles. We take it to the moon. We want to act, man.
Word.
We active outside.
Don't laugh. Y'all gonna see us on the big screen.
All right now. No, for real, yo. Y'all have a great weekend.
We promise tomorrow. It's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow.
You know.
Tomorrow.
Oh no, we not now.
It's a tough road to follow.
Yeah.
And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow.
They want the truth still.
And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow.
Hey, but
It's a tough road to follow.
Say what?
And everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow.